The world faces an unprecedented biodiversity crisis, with numerous species teetering on the brink of extinction. This video delves into the lives and struggles of 15 critically endangered animals, highlighting the urgent need for conservation efforts to save them. South China tiger. Population: functionally extinct in the wild. The South China tiger is critically endangered, with no confirmed sightings in the wild for over 2 decades. Captive breeding programs in China and South Africa aim to increase their numbers with the hope of future reintroduction into the wild. These programs focus on maintaining genetic diversity and developing skills necessary for survival in the wild. Efforts to restore natural habitats and reduce human-wildlife conflict are essential for the potential reintroduction of these tigers. Hawksbill turtle. Population: critically endangered. The hawksbill turtle inhabits tropical coral reefs and is critically endangered due to the illegal trade of its shell, loss of nesting sites, and bycatch. Their beautiful shells, known as tortoise shells, are highly sought after in the illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts include protecting nesting beaches, regulating trade, and promoting the use of turtle excluder devices in fisheries. International agreements like CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, aim to curb the trade of hawksbill products. Vaquita. Population: less than 10. The vaquita, a small porpoise native to the northern Gulf of California, is the most endangered marine mammal. The primary threat to vaquitas is bycatch in illegal gill nets used for fishing totoaba, a fish whose swim bladder is highly valued in traditional Chinese medicine. Conservationists are working tirelessly to remove gill nets from vaquita habitats and promote the use of safer fishing practices. Despite these efforts, the vaquita's population continues to decline, and its future remains precarious. Northern white rhinoceros. Population: 2 females, functionally extinct. With only 2 females left, the northern white rhinoceros is functionally extinct. Conservation efforts are focused on advanced reproductive technologies, such as in vitro fertilization, to try and revive the species. These efforts involve harvesting and preserving genetic material from the remaining individuals and using surrogate southern white rhinos. The long-term goal is to re-establish a viable population in their native habitat in Central Africa. Hainan gibbon. Population: less than 30. The Hainan gibbon, native to Hainan Island in China, is critically endangered due to habitat loss and hunting. Conservation programs focus on habitat restoration and protection, as well as monitoring populations. Efforts to connect fragmented habitats and establish new protected areas are vital for the survival of these gibbons. Public education and community engagement are essential for raising awareness and reducing human impact on their habitats. Javan rhino. Population: less than 75. The Javan rhino is one of the most endangered large mammals on Earth. Once widespread across Southeast Asia, it is now confined to Ujung Kulon National Park in Indonesia. Habitat destruction, poaching for their horns, and natural disasters pose significant threats. Conservation efforts focus on habitat protection, anti-poaching measures, and maintaining the genetic diversity of this small population. Strict protection in the national park has provided a sanctuary, but the species remains highly vulnerable to disease outbreaks and other stochastic events. Saola. Population unknown, estimated less than 100. Often called the Asian unicorn, the saola is native to the Annamite range of Vietnam and Laos. Discovered only in 1992, it is critically endangered due to hunting and habitat loss. Conservation efforts include habitat protection, anti-poaching measures, and research to understand their ecology better. Saola are incredibly elusive, making it difficult to study and protect them. Conservationists are working to establish protected areas and reduce hunting pressure in the Annamite range. Amur leopard. Population: less than 100. The Amur leopard, native to the temperate forests of Russia and China, is one of the most endangered big cats. Poaching, habitat destruction, and human-wildlife conflict have drastically reduced their numbers. Conservation initiatives focus on anti-poaching efforts, habitat restoration, and establishing protected areas. Programs to reintroduce captive-bred individuals into the wild are also being explored. Collaboration between Russia and China is crucial for creating a transboundary protected area to ensure the survival of this elusive feline. Addax. Population, less than 100. Also known as the white antelope, the addax is critically endangered due to hunting and habitat loss in the Sahara Desert. Conservation efforts include captive breeding and reintroduction programs, habitat protection, and anti-poaching initiatives. Restoring their natural habitat and establishing protected areas are essential for the addax's survival. Collaboration with local communities and governments is crucial for the success of these conservation efforts. Cross River gorilla. Population approximately 200-300. Found in the border region between Nigeria and Cameroon, Cross River gorillas are critically endangered due to habitat loss, hunting, and disease. Conservation efforts include habitat protection, anti-poaching patrols, and engaging local communities in conservation activities. Research and monitoring programs are vital for understanding the population dynamics and health of these gorillas. Community-based conservation initiatives aim to provide sustainable livelihoods that reduce dependency on forest resources. Sumatran tiger. Population, about 400-500. The Sumatran tiger, the smallest of all tiger subspecies, is critically endangered due to deforestation and poaching. Conservation programs focus on protecting habitats, anti-poaching efforts, and reducing human-tiger conflicts. Establishing wildlife corridors to connect fragmented habitats is crucial for maintaining genetic diversity. Anti-poaching units equipped with modern technology, such as camera traps and drones, are essential for protecting these tigers from illegal hunting. Yangtze finless porpoise. Population, about 1,000. Native to the Yangtze River in China, the Yangtze finless porpoise is critically endangered due to habitat degradation, pollution, and accidental bycatch. Conservation efforts focus on habitat restoration, reducing human impact, and establishing protected areas. Efforts to improve water quality and regulate river traffic are crucial for the survival of these porpoises. Public awareness campaigns aim to engage local communities in conservation activities and promote sustainable practices. Gharial. Population, less than 1,000. The gharial, a critically endangered crocodilian, is native to the rivers of the Indian subcontinent. Habitat loss, pollution, and entanglement in fishing nets have drastically reduced their numbers. Conservation programs aim to protect river habitats, ensure safe nesting sites, and reduce human-wildlife conflict. Captive breeding and reintroduction programs are also essential for increasing gharial populations. Community engagement and education initiatives are vital for garnering local support for gharial conservation. Mountain gorilla. Population, about 1,063. Found in the mountainous regions of Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, mountain gorillas have faced decades of habitat loss, poaching, and disease. Intensive conservation efforts, including habitat protection, anti-poaching patrols, and veterinary care, have led to a gradual increase in their population. Ecotourism also plays a significant role in funding conservation activities and providing economic benefits to local communities. However, ongoing political instability and human encroachment continue to pose challenges. Sumatran orangutan. Population, approximately 14,000. Native to the island of Sumatra, Sumatran orangutans are critically endangered due to extensive deforestation, illegal logging, and the expansion of palm oil plantations. These apes are also hunted for the illegal pet trade. Conservation programs focus on habitat preservation, reforestation, and anti-poaching initiatives. Rehabilitation centers play a crucial role in rescuing and reintroducing orphaned and displaced orangutans back into the wild. Public awareness campaigns aim to reduce the demand for palm oil and support sustainable practices. These animals are on the brink of extinction, and their survival depends on urgent and sustained conservation efforts. Protecting their habitats, preventing poaching, and supporting breeding programs are essential to ensure that these species do not disappear forever. The loss of any of these incredible animals would be a tragedy for biodiversity and the ecosystems they support.